remember the name Muhammad.
He's going to be reading from the front. We need the commissioner in front. You can see the front. Scale.
Main event 170, sir.
This one? Yeah. Okay. Wait,
You can
wait
go
a minute.
there.
Wait a minute. You go, sir.
Yeah, what belt?
170. 170.
170, the official weight for the champ, Bilal Muhammad.
3, 2, 1. Thank you, babe.
Oh,
125, sir.
Right back here, Paul. Just give him the name.
125.
yeah, I'll tell it to you.
Yep.
Give him the name and the weight. Yeah, he is. He's out.
Valentina Shevchenko, 125. Co-main event.
Oh, boy, it's new stuff.
Ankle.
Yep.
One side is not parallel to.
All right, next fighter to the scale, the other champion around whom this fight card was built, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC women's flyweight champion, the future Hall of Famer, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
Can you stay inside the curtain?
I'm trying to. There's no room here to let her through.
How dare you, Dean?
Does she even walk back here? Does she know this is?
124.
124, the official weight for Valentina Shevchenko.
2, 1. Thank you, babe.
Sir, back to the main event, Jack Della Maddalena,
Okay.
170.
Here comes Jack Della.
All right, next fighter to the scale, getting his first crack at the undisputed UFC welterweight title, the number 5 ranked contender, Jack Della Maddalena.
Okay. $170.
170, the official weight for Jack Della Maddalena. And with that, your UFC 315 main event is now official. All right, next fighter to the scale, challenging for the undisputed UFC women's flyweight title, the number 2 ranked contender, Manon Fior.
125.
125, the official weight for Manon Fior.
3, 2, 1. Merci.
And with that, your co-main event is also now official. All right, next fighter to the scale. Lightweight division, Kyle Prepelic. I don't have numbers, my brother, but I can find
You got
it.
a bout sheet, pal?
Yeah, can we get a bout card for this gentleman? John. Kyle Prepelic. Thanks, Mr. Youngs. Next fighter to the scale, kicking off the pay-per-view main card, back in the UFC for the first time in a long time. Please welcome Kyle Prepelic.
Right off the side, one guy.
One,
Right there, Stan.
156.
156, the official weight for Kyle Prepelic.
Step for a second, and right here to this camera. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
It actually ain't gonna help him now that I think about it.
No, I'll go with this
Yeah,
one.
just yep. It's next is Modestus Bukowskis, the light heavyweight. One more page. There, right there. All right, next fighter to weigh in, competing in a prelim live on ESPN in the light heavyweight division, Modestus Bukowskis.
Wait, sir. Wait, sorry. Okay, you go. $203.
203, the official weight for Modestus Bukowskis.
4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Let's go.
All right, next fighter set to weigh in this morning, the number 9 ranked UFC women's flyweight contender, Jasmine Jazz Divisius.
Wait.
Okay. One 24.
124, the official weight for Jasmine Jazz Divisius.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
First 25.
Thank you all for your patience. Next fighter to the scale, competing in a bantamweight prelim on ESPN Plus, Brad Katona.
Josh next.
136.
136, the official weight for Brad Katona.
2, 1. Thanks, Brad.
Jessica Andrade.
26.
All right, next athlete to the scale is a future UFC Hall of Famer, the former UFC women's strawweight champion, now the number 7 ranked flyweight contender, Jessica Andrade.
126.
126, the official weight for Jessica Andrade.
3, 2, 1. Obrigado.
Nice. Thank you.
Mark Ratner, ladies and gentlemen. All right, next athlete to the scale, competing live on pay-per-view, the former UFC women's flyweight champion and now the number 1 ranked contender, Alexa Grasso.
126.
126, the official weight for the former champ, Alexa Grasso.
2, 1. Gracias.
All right, next fighter to the scale, making his second UFC appearance in the light heavyweight division, Navajo Sterling.
$205.
205, the official weight for Navajo Sterling.
3, 2, 1. Thank you.
All right, next fighter to the scale. The other half of the first fight of the night, live on ESPN Plus in the bantamweight division, Beksat Almakan.
136.
136, the official weight for Beksat Almakan.
5, 4. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
All right, next fighter to the scale, the other half of the featured prelim, live on ESPN in the welterweight division, proper Mike Malott.
171.
171, the official weight for Mike Malott.
2, 1. Thank you.
All right, next fighter to the scale, competing live on pay-per-view. He is the number 13 ranked UFC lightweight contender, Benoit Saint-Denis.
156.
156, the official weight for God of War, Benoit Saint-Denis.
Ah!
All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the light heavyweight division, Ivan Urslan.
205.
205, the official weight for Ivan Urslan.
2, 1. Thank you.
Same weight? Okay.
All right, next fighter to the scale is the UFC light heavyweight veteran Iwan Kutelaba.
Mark Andre next. Mark Andre Burial next.
205.
205, the official weight for Iwan Kutelaba.
1. Thank you.
All right, next athlete to the scale competing in a prelim live on ESPN Plus in the middleweight division power bar, Marc-Andre Barrio.
Jose next. Jose next.
185.
185, the official weight for Marc-Andre Barrio.
1. Thank you.
Weighing in right now is the UFC Hall of Famer, former UFC featherweight champion, and number 11 ranked bantamweight contender, the King of Rio, Jose Aldo Jr.
– 143.
143, the official weight for Jose Aldo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open gas.
Simon?
All right, next fighter to the scale is his opponent, the 15th ranked UFC bantamweight competing as a featherweight here tomorrow night, Ayman Zahabi.
$142.
142, the official weight for Ayman Zahabi. For our UFC welterweight championship main event, Ian Machado Gary.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. $168.
168, the official weight for Ian Machado Gary.
I lost 2 pounds. Something like that here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, next fighter to the scale competing live on pay-per-view, the number 5 ranked UFC women's flyweight contender, Natalia Silva.
$126.
126, the official weight for Natalia Silva.
Wait, Natalia, can you do it again? Okay. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Glória a Deus!
All right, next fighter to the scale competing in a preliminary bout in the featherweight division, Daniel Santos.
Tranquilão, postura. Tá totalmente imóvel.
147.
147 for Daniel Santos. That is 1 pound over the featherweight limit.
One, thank you.
Those are only points.
Competing in a featherweight prelim, Junyoung Lee.
$146.
146, the official weight for Junyoung Lee.
One, thank you.
All right, weighing in for a second time in the featherweight division, Daniel Santos.
$146.
146, the official weight for Daniel Santos.
You got him there. You guys close? Heidi, you got him already?
But I want to have you now. Yeah. Right here, Daniel.
Got it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Obrigado.
10 dias, meu irmão. Isso é foda, caralho.
After, just you go on first.
All right, our final fighter weighing in this morning here at UFC 315, the middleweight division, Bruno Blindado Silva.
Oh, you were first.
Com a cueca primeiro e depois se tira. Vai pesar com a cueca primeiro e depois ele traz a caixa.
Eu te peço.
$147. 87.
187.
187, 1 pound.
That's pretty low.
Bruno.
You want to
You want to try
Yes.
that?
Yes. That's what I put. Because that was pretty low. Make sure you get the towel in here with you and wipe off. The towel with you. Push your towels on the ground. Bruno.
Coloca a mão pra cima, assim, ó.
$187.
187, the official weight for Bruno Silva. That is 1 pound over the middleweight limit.
Vete pesar mais um. Bora, please. Please. 500.
187.
.187, the official weight for Bruno Silva.
I need a quick pose. Sorry. No, unless you
Tirar foto dele.
right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open again.
Trocar a cápsula.